Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Kenny. This is my poor man's water cooling room. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to water cool your PC at home for as cheap as damn possible. Do I recommend it? Probably not. Will it give you the biggest boost in performance? Perhaps. I don't know. There's a lot of ways to do this. This is the cheapest way. There's a lot of good ways, a lot of bad ways. This is probably a bad way, but we're going to show it to you anyway. As you can see here, I got some various parts and whatevers. Got some vinyl tubing that I got at my local hardware store, like 10 feet, depending on, or $10, depending on how many feet you need. Like, this is, you can get like up to 50-foot spools. This is a 10-foot spool. This is probably like $4 or $5. I bought a pump here that you can see from China. You can get a whole kit for under $40. Pump, reservoir, you can probably find it even cheaper. I got a 120 mil radiator here. Depending on what you're running, it might be more than enough, depending on your circumstances. If you're just purely gaming in a basement in a cooler environment type of area, it might be enough for whatever you're doing. Otherwise, you can step up to a 360 mil radiator if you're doing water cooling on your CPU and your GPU, and you're wanting to spend a little bit more money. I came in at under $40 for a radiator. You'll probably even find them cheaper depending on where you shop. Like under $20 for a 120 mil. So you can probably just, two radiators, something like that, double your cooling that way versus this price. Either way, lots of cheap options out there. CPU blocks for under $20 as well. GPU blocks. Granted, if you want to go expensive, you can get GPU blocks for like $100, $200, somewhere in that range if you want a full coverage block. However, you can get a CPU block or a GPU block that looks very similar to this copper one here I have pictured, and they're the same price, like under $20, and then you can just use some heatsink fins on the RAMs, the memories, and just kind of cool things that way if you want to. Do I recommend any of this? Not really. This is kind of more for entertainment, other than the fact that because you can, might as well. Should I stop and ask myself if I should? Yeah, you probably should. That's why I said you probably don't need to do this. This is just for entertainment. Well, let's get into it. I'm gonna have yourself a little time lapse, I think, of this, building this, putting this together, trying this Chinese ass pump out, swapping this pump out just for fun, see what happens. Okay, y'all. World's cheapest water-cooled computer is ready to be filled. Let's pray to God it doesn't leak. This is like basically as much Chinese crap as you can get into one freaking build. Already leaking. We're still leaking from the top. Freaking pump. Okay, this is just stupid. Okay, I hate this project. Let's try again. This freaking sucks. Perfect. So I replaced their shitty fittings with my own G and a quarters. Apparently this cheap ass Chinese pump does take G and a quarters, so we're good to go. Repasted. Not new tubes, because who cares? This is just for fun, right? Well, you guys, I think I'm done with this project. This is the dumbest thing I think I've done on this channel and for myself in a very long time. This pump is a piece of junk. Never buy this pump. If you see this pump or anything like it on YouTube, eBay, dude, this thing is barely pumping any liquid. This is absolutely atrocious. It's leaking out the back right now. I just saw it. I am pissed. God damn it. I hate this Chinese shitty ass shit. Frick. Alright, so that pretty much concludes this stupid video that I made about the cheaply water cooling your computer. Don't do it. Buy high quality parts. Look at this. Look at, you can see that thing is just leaking. It's been sitting here not running and it's just pissing out the bottom. I don't recommend these cheap parts. Save up a little bit of money. Buy yourself a mildly reasonable pump and reservoir combo. For the time being, I'm throwing this guy back in and doing that with my water cooling. So, screw that pump. I hate it. Fan header was broken when it got here. Everything else, pretty much junk about it. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you learned a little bit. Sorry I didn't go into in-depth about pricing and stuff. If you have any other questions, maybe I can revisit this video or something. But otherwise, that's about it because this was stupid, a waste of time. I don't recommend it at all. Don't do it. Get good stuff. See ya. Like, comment, consider subscribing.